Final Third TV. It's your Saturday morning edition. It's going to be something a little bit different than Flashback because we're minus a Palmer, and it just doesn't feel right to be going back, and getting dewy-eyed without Palmer here. So this week we at the time of the last international break, we wanted to get someone on to talk about Hodgson and why he was such a malign figure and stuff. So we're just going to launch our own in defence of Hodgson, specifically with relation to his time at the England job. So we're not going to go over his club career or anything like that, though there may be references to the past. This is Conor Kelly.
Hello.
So we'll start off on paper, and so far as to the expectations of the job, he's actually done a really, really good job. Like, we're obviously on the outside of this. We're not English, so we can kind of look at it a bit more objectively. Probably me a little bit less than you, but he's done a good job. Yeah. Like, comfortable progress through the group. I know they're not great teams, but what else can you do?
By not being English, do you mean basing all of your footballing success on 1966?
Yes, yeah, or expecting bizarre levels of performance from a team that hasn't done that for
1990
years. When was the last time you watched any
96 was the last. I didn't watch. I can't remember watching because I was too young. But 96 was the last time they reached a major tournament semi-final.
Anything in that Gaza goal even is against Scotland. So that's great. That looks really But other than that, it's been pretty ugly football at tournaments, and then inevitable penalty defeats.
Well, basically, Hodgson was brought in at the time when Mr. Capello decided to go and pile up the cash somewhere else, where they would stupidly pay him.
Oh, God knows he was earning enough in the England job.
Yeah, So Hodgson took over at a time, an awkward time for English football.
A really, really low ebb for English football. Euro 2012 was a very low ebb for English football.
And also he took over a team that was coming to the end. Like the Lampard Gerrard axis.
Defoe in the 2010 World Cup.
Yeah. John Terry didn't play after that tournament. Ashley Cole played for another couple of years, but his performances dwindled. So a lot of these players were coming to the end of their international careers. So he was brought in with the remit of rebuilding, and he's done it.
Yeah, I think he has.
The problem is that expectation is so ridiculous in England that he's still being held accountable for not reaching the knockout stages of the World Cup in 2014 in Brazil.
Yeah, like don't get me wrong, it was a disappointing tournament. But if you look at, like you said, like he came in at a really low ebb in Euro 2012. World Cup 2014 was his first tournament. They didn't do so well. Although I don't think they would have done any better. No. They would have come up against Louis van Gaal's Holland next. Yeah. It would have been Mexico, wouldn't it, first, and then. But regardless, they wouldn't have done great. This tournament has been completely different in the build-up to it, in that it's been really competent. Like you said, the team has completely changed almost in terms of personnel. He's been spoiled for choice with young English players coming through. It's true at like Spurs, Liverpool, Southampton. Still picking them. They weren't getting picked before. Even if they were talented and playing for lesser clubs, they wouldn't get a game because... Yeah.
Well, Ryan Bertrand... he has been played, but not as much as he should be. But
absolutely.
Nathaniel Klein was part of the side when he was at Southampton. I know that Josh Butland is being given a go sit recently enough. But yeah, the 2014 World Cup was a problem because they had a tough enough group. Like they had Uruguay and the Italians.
And what turned out to be a really decent, well-organised Costa Rican team.
Who got out of the group. But that was also a team at the end of its cycle. Like, that was Gerrard, Lampard, Ashley Cole, all of these guys, their last tournament.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, to judge Hodgson on that is ridiculous. And what he's done in this qualifying campaign is as good as can be expected. He's introduced new players. They've won pretty much all of their matches. They've scored a bag full of goals, and they've got a superb defensive record. Yeah. So what more is there?
I totally agree. Like, the toughest game of the campaign was the first one, in my opinion, where they went to Bern and they played Switzerland. They absolutely blitzed them. They played clever football. They counted when they needed to. The one thing you're going to get with Hodgson is a solid organisation, people knowing where they should be and what they should be doing at the right times. That's what you need to focus on, in my opinion, because they're not an elite team at the moment. Yeah. In terms of losing 2-0 to Spain isn't all that bad. No. Do you know, that's not a bad result.
Away from home as well.
Yeah. I think things are changing, I think, in world football in terms of, it might not last, but you look at, like, Italy are going to Belgium, and you've got Gigi Buffon saying that it's not that bad to lose to them. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Whereas you go back like 10 years, nobody would have said that. That wouldn't have been acceptable. But there's a little bit of a shift in Europe, and I think England are the victim of that. But theirs has been much longer coming than the likes of Italy's even, because obviously they won the World Cup in 2006. So the expectation should be get to a tournament comfortably because you're going to be first seeds. You have to qualify from the groups. It's always going to be weighed in your favour. And then once you get there, probably get one game beyond the groups.
Yeah.
Bar that, it's not going to be much
yeah.
better, you know.
It's going to be a largely,
my opinion.
It's going to be a largely youthful team that goes to that World Cup as well. So it's going to be most of those players' first tournaments, like Dele Alli. Raheem Sterling did play in the last tournament, but Dele Alli, Nathaniel Klein, even if Luke Shaw makes it back, these kind of guys.
Jack Butland, as you say, as well. But he won't survive another bad tournament. That we know. But he will leave a good England team, I think. I think he's done really, really well.
The next man in charge will have a good team at his disposal.
Spoiled to Harry will love when he gets that job. So leave your comments in the section below. What do you think of Hodgson's time, specifically at England? Because we don't want to know how bad a job he's done at Liverpool. Let's just leave that out, okay?
Actually traded.
Subscribe to Final Third TV on YouTube. Follow us on Twitter at @the final_third. And thanks for watching.